Okay, we are live on Facebook. Can you hear me, Raj? Yo, Raj, can you hear me?
It
Raj?
all went bad there real quick.
No. Did not go bad. Did not go bad. Hang in there. You're the guest. You're there. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Test. One,
Big
two.
old heads in the way.
Test. 1, 2, 3. Test. 1, 2, 3. Hey,
Maverick, I don't know what's going on, buddy.
can you hear me, Raj? Raj. 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 Come back to me, Raj. Raj. Raj.
Hmm.
Raj. Raj. Yeah.
Yeah, you disappeared after you said I'm like a Skype something.
Yeah, I am. But I mean, I've got you. I see you. We're live right now. So just
Okay.
sit tight. Sit tight until I can get you to maybe you can hear me. Okay.
All right, bye. Ooh, that was noisy.
That was terrible. You can hear me now, though, right?
Hello, welcome to Skype call testing service. After the beep, please record a message. Afterwards, your message will be played back to you.
I don't know what the hell.
Is that you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Barely. Let me turn my volume.
Yeah,
All right.
get your volume back up. Disregard that. Somehow
Can
I
you
hit.
hear?
Yeah, well, I hit the wrong damn button. So now,
Barely. Let me turn my volume. All right.
damn it.
If you are able to hear your own voice, then you have configured Skype correctly. If you hear this message, but not your own voice, then something is wrong with your audio recording settings. Please check your microphone and microphone settings or visit skype.com for more help. Thank you for using the Skype call testing service. Goodbye.
Yeah. Can you hear me again?
Yeah.
All right. So I think. No, I don't know. Yeah. We are back, and here we are. We are live. Gerwin and Roger remotely doing an interview with each other, and yeah, everybody's happy, right? You see, we are getting some awesome applause in the background. So
Right.
this is something that we are going to make happen on Facebook and YouTube, and bring Just Fish out of our closet and into the mainstream. And we are going to work on maybe getting some interviews with not so important people. Hey, Raj,
VI. Yeah.
pay attention to the screen, Raj. You're back there looking down at the ground, and in the video, people don't know what the hell is going on. So, yeah, we'll get some not so important people to get on here. I'm thinking we got a lot of folks. Like Mitchell Graves and John Carr and Stephen Twin and Bill Huggins, and the list goes on of a lot of the people who are on Facebook, that a lot of people just don't know what they look like. So if they have access to a computer and a camera, we can go live, ask some questions, and then maybe even if we can manage to con some people from, some of the vendors out there, maybe even they could. You can't hear Roger. Roger, turn up your microphone.
Can't hear Roger. Roger's not saying nothing.
Well,
Hello.
yeah, turn it up. So we're going to be. We opened the store at 12. That's because he's silent, Raj. Do you see the? Do you see the people that are commenting on the Facebook on your screen as well?
No.
No. Can you hear this?
Yeah, I heard that.
I like this one. Hold on. I think I hear. Patrick Mulder in the background. Yeah. Patricia Miller says she can hear you. So yeah, we can do these things. This is sort of a test run where we can actually try to do different things on this. So yeah, I apologize, gang, if it's like, what the hell are you guys doing? Because right now we don't know what we're doing. That's why we're doing this. We had to get a actual, like, try to do something where we can see how it works, how this works. There we go. Tell Roger to talk into the microphone. He doesn't even know where the microphone is. What are you talking about? Can you see the comments at all now, Raj?
Yeah, where are you? Comments on this thing or on Facebook?
Well, it's Facebook comments, but I'm seeing them on the actual screen itself. Can you see the comments at all now, Raj?
Yeah, where are you? Comments on this thing or on Facebook?
Well, it's Facebook comments, but I'm seeing them on the actual screen itself. Can you see the comments at all now, Raj? Somehow I'm hearing. Oh, you got your telephone on in the background?
Oh, I do now. I turned it off. But yeah, I was trying to find these comments you're talking about.
Well, you can't have the volume up because I'm hearing my own self. Now I know what radio disc jockeys talk about when they say, "Hey, dumbass, turn your radio off in the background." Okay, so yeah, I think this is going to be really cool, and I am excited that we have figured this out. It's been a long time coming, and it's probably taken me and Roger an hour for him to figure out how to turn his video camera on and his microphone. uh, uh,
We'll get better.
oh, Kyle says, "You're the host, Gerwin. If Roger wants to see them, he will have to watch the stream." Oh, I get it. So people ask questions, and as I am the numero uno, I am the leader, the HMFIC. I will read what the people say, and we'll go from there. So I guess, yeah, let's do that. If you've got a comment or something that you have a question, we can ask it right now, and then I'll read it. And so, yeah, ask Roger a question. Somebody hit us with a question. Somebody, anybody. Correct. Ecamm. I don't need that up here. Oh, I guess I do need that up there. Yeah, the OG. That's me. Tomorrow, big day. Finally doing the upgrade. All right, Fernando is going to make the. Fernando just got himself a 90-gallon reef ready, upgrading from something small, and he is going to be awesome. He's excited. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for anybody that gets a bigger, better aquarium. It's just more awesome. Yes. Or Roger can watch the Facebook Live and see them himself. So I guess you would watch Facebook Live, Raj, but you need to have your volume turned down, and then you could see what was going on. Ronald Williams wants to know how old you are, Raj. I tell you how old he is. I tell you how old he is, Twitch. He's too old for you. Fernando had a 55-gallon. Now he's moved up to a sweet 90-gallon. This is my puppy, and those are my wife's hands because she doesn't want to show her face because she just got out of the bed. She ain't even going to talk, huh? Okay, what's up? What's up, little Chloe? What's up, little Chloe? What's up with... Uh-huh, you smell the treats in the fridge. Yeah. Patrick Mulder's back in the game. So let me tell you something about Patrick Mulder.
Matt.
Patrick Mulder um, Patrick Mulder was the first person to turn me on to Seachem Fuel. So when I always tell people I didn't bring that in because Seachem reps told me it was a great product and I should sell it, I brought that in because Patrick Mulder walked into the store one day many years ago and said, "Hey, Gerwin, can you get Seachem Fuel?" And I'm like, "I guess I can." And the rest is history. Mr. Mulder, thank you for turning us on to an awesome product. We use it. We love it. Hundreds of people on the Gulf Coast use it and love it, and it is the go-to additive for reef and fish tanks, as far as I'm concerned. It has a lot of trace elements, minerals, ton of vitamins, and some other goodies in there. I'm being put under pressure by being on camera and live all at the same time. You always got something cooking on the grill. No way I'll catch him when the virus is gone. That's Russ Carruthers. I don't know what you always got something. Oh,
Yeah.
for those that buy new fish from y'all, what do you use for your daily feedings so we can match up the same foods while getting them used to our tanks? Oh, looky there. Bill Huggins comes through with a logical question that makes perfect sense. So that's actually a good question. Thank you, dear. See, my wife saw I was a little parched and brought me some water. That's a good woman. Uh, that's where Roger gets his silence from. So back to Bill. Raj, we like to feed our fish a variety of foods, do we not? Right now, you're currently mixing what? What are you putting? You doing a little flake food?
Yeah. So we feed flake in the morning because it's quick and easy, and then in the afternoon when we have time, thaw out some mysis shrimp, PE mysis, some spirulina brine shrimp. Your hair is looking crazy. You're lagging. You blew up the internet with that one. What are you doing, you nut?
I want to make sure when I answer these questions, people realize they're getting the best. So, yeah, I tell you what we feed. We feed a little flake, omega 1 flake. We feed some mysis shrimp, some mini mysis shrimp, some spirulina brine shrimp, and every now and then I'll come through with some pellets. Diversity is the key. You got to be diverse. See, this is self confidence.
Einstein was a genius.
That's right. He had a crazy hairstyle. So, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, feed multiple times. Raj, increase volume on your mic or move it closer.
All right, I'm just gonna move this whole computer closer, I guess, because I don't have a mic.
The mic is
There we
built
go.
into that monitor somewhere.
I'm not sure where it is, but
I hear you good, dude. I don't know. You know what? I think what some of you folks need to do is turn up the volume on your computers. Always about the blame game. Gerwin. Oh, move my logo. Oh. Hold on, I got to fix my hair. It's starting to it's it was starting to go flat.
is Mom still there watching you be crazy?
She, she don't want anybody to know. She don't want anybody to know who I am. Well, that's because I'm always loud. Now, I don't know if it came through or not, but I put a link from our Instagram page where Dr. Berg is talking about high temperature and high humidity are factors that are. Hold on just a minute, because no one's going to take me seriously like this. There, now I'll be more believable. High temperature and high humidity um, has got some data out showing that actually prevents the spread of the corona COVID-19 virus. That being said, all those people like Stephen Twin and Adam Trahan who bitch about how hot it is in the store, well, guess what? There's a reason I didn't even know about it. I am keeping it a safer place for all our customers and ourselves. So you can expect more humidity and more temperature, and we'll all be healthy, right?
Yep.
And washing your hands frequently. Every time you guys come in and buy fish and crabs and snails, me and Roger get a free hand washing at the same time, and Keith. So it is doing things to help us maintain a bug-free environment, and we can get closer to yourselves. Oh, no, sir. It was 75, 76 before, but we're going to get it up to 80. Don't you worry. And humidity plays a big role. So I think 78, 79 high humidity trumps 80 degrees low humidity. Thank you, Kyle. Over 77. We got plenty of scientists. Here's the beautiful thing, people. We all watch different news channels, so we're all getting different advice. Works out perfectly. We can get a lot of opinions on here. All right. So nobody's got any cool things. What? Much better. Somebody said much better. Just damn store is a safe place. That's right, Russ. The store is a safe place. Yes, Wayne knows he can go there safely. Wayne is a sweater. We're Wayne.
Yeah.
Weird Wayne. Doesn't take him long before the moisture begins to secrete out of his pores. Proof positive that we have a humid environment in the store.
Battery's spending money he shouldn't be spending.
Yeah.
Why whoop that ass?
No, man, his wife actually is into the aquarium as much as him. Matter of fact, for the longest time, Weird Wayne's been playing the game how his wife won't let him spend. Oh, I found out it's really the other way around. He just plays that game. His wife is willing to spend. He's the one that keeps on throwing the lockdown on it, talking about saving money. You don't start a fish tank because you want to save money. All right. Well, I think for our debut event here, this is probably it's getting boring. It's getting lame. Don't have anything to talk about. I didn't really come on here with any topics. This was more about seeing if we could actually get the daggum thing to work. Make sure Roger could get his end up and going. Figure out a process. I'll probably do a few more like this, and then we'll move into doing some interviews. We get people like Huggins is on right now. Huggins makes all kinds of cool shit. He knows a lot of stuff about things that came out of the water because Huggins works off on the water. And, Kyle Caminita. Kyle, I've got some venereal disease guy. He's smart with computers. He's doing some things with some online things. So look, we got a vast network of really solid fish people with a lot of knowledge. Not all of them, I don't necessarily agree. Like everybody's opinionated, right? So the longer you do this, the more things you've seen, the more biased you might become because you've just seen a lot of things already fail. And, our job is to try to get people not to fail, right? So, I'm not going to necessarily agree with everything people do, but I'm always open to hear new, fresher ideas for sure, or even revisit some old ideas. And if some of you have maybe questions as to why is it that I don't like this or I don't like that, hell, I'll tell you. I ain't scared. At the end of the day, we've got dozens upon dozens of aquariums in the store that we sell stuff out of and have for years. We've got dozens upon dozens upon dozens of aquariums we maintain. So our success rate is high, and that can't be the case if what you're doing is wrong. So I know what I'm doing isn't wrong, but if there's a better way, I'm interested. But, there's something to be said for efficiency. Huggins is, I don't know if that's old or new. That's old. There's something for efficiency and getting things done, maybe as quickly as possible. That's me. I guess if my specialty would be this, if I had to summarize G-Man's way, G-Man's way is about trying to achieve the goal, whatever that is, trying to achieve that goal as efficiently as I can. And when it's efficient, that could be monetarily, it could be the speed at which it's accomplished, the amount of work and effort that's accomplished, the maintenance that's being done regularly, how that's accomplished, right? So it's not a single thing. Having a efficient system is about having different things all coming together as sort of a complete unit where all of them work in tangent to make a really streamlined, effective aquarium system, be it fresh or salt, that works and doesn't cost you, buku, right? But this is a hobby. So at the end of the day, gizmos, gadgets, cool things, shit, I get it. I like them. Roger knows I'm a gizmo, gadget, cool thing kind of a dude. Hell, Roger is too. Roger's not quite as bad as me. Hey, Silent Raj, you might want to start talking.
I'm a minimalist. I don't overcomplicate things.
Nope.
Keep it simple.
And when you know what you can do, you can set up a chair next time and have your aquarium in the background. So as you're talking, people can get a beautiful shot of your tank because it is.
Silent.
What's that?
Something to look at. And when I'm being silent, they got something to look at.
That's right. Because nobody wants to look at your face.
Good idea.
Hey, Sandy. There's Sarah, FTA Fish Tanks Anonymous. That's just Aquariums Anonymous. Great things about being an addict. We aren't quitters. Well, Russ, you're right. But you're absolutely, I won't say you're wrong, but you would be surprised at how many people actually quit and or are disgusted and or switch and or want to cry and complain about this died or they've gone through 3 of them and they've never gotten it. So I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of things in life and things that I've done that I didn't get right the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. And, if I would have stopped there, then on the 5th time, I would have never got it right because I would have never seen the 5th time. So I am all about not quitting. Now, does that mean if you had your flame angel die in 24 hours, you come running back by another flame angel? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you take a breather, you try to resolve what happened, why it happened, and then when you feel the right time has come and the right specimen has become, you try again. And one time it jumps out, one time it gets murdered, one time it got sick and died. Well, that's not 3 times you've had a fish die. That's 3 different instances of 3 different problems, and it's not the same problem over and over again. That's on you. I mean, I say that's on you. You didn't cover your tank. Your fish got beat up. You didn't make sure that fish wasn't having its ass kicked all night long when you was in bed, right? You didn't observe. You didn't watch. Don't blame that on the hobby. Don't give up because of that. This is where you learn every time. And if you have to learn off a $59 fish, well, that's a little more expensive than learning off of that $3.99 damsel or the $15 fish, right? So that's the way I think about it. I think most of the people that are on here, shit happens. That's right. Rule 1 about this fight club is shit happens. That's right. I did a podcast a long while back. I actually looked at those. I think I started doing podcasts in 2014, so 6 years ago. I don't do them like I should, but I'll try to maybe do more of those too. What is she doing? I thought you was holding up a thing. Bitch. See, now I lost my train of thought. I was on a roll. Most people who know that I am very uplifting and I try to motivate. I try to give you guys the an outlook of of success and not giving up. That's just me, man. I don't like giving up. If it's something worth doing, then I'm not going to give up on it. I will say I've given up on things that I really didn't want to do to begin with. You know, if I didn't want to do it, and then I started doing it, and I'm like, oh, this is a pain in the ass. And then I'll try one more time, and I was like, this really still sucks. You know what? Where's Adam Trahan at? Adam can do it. He can do anything. Adam can do this thing. I can't build it. I'm tired. All right. So the dams will probably kill the fancy fish. Smile, Raj. Sandy says smile.
Mom made me smile.
Mommy. Yeah. It's always good to have one clown around. Now you know how the Hen family existed. You got people like her around all the time being Mrs. Funny Girl. Maybe we can count on her to do funny things in the background in the future just to keep things real. All right. So time now, 10 o'clock. We open at 12 today. I probably still have to go poop. That should take a while. So I need to have my time before we actually go to the store. You know, this carnivore diet. having,
Kick in now.
having an effect. You all knew it. Everybody on Just Fish knew that somehow this was going to turn into a poop talk. At the end of the day.
You may have undercooked your hamburger, so you might want to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if my burger's supposed to bleed. But before we go, Roger, talk about something. Talk about something going on in your tank, or something that you've done, something you're looking forward to, or something I want to try to get up on here if I can do it while you're doing that.
There's nothing new going on.
We're trying to figure
Getting some new lights.
something out. Yeah.
Try to figure something out.
Yeah. Try to talk about something so I can do something here.
Well, it's not like I can carry my computer around and talk about the tank. So, I need a question. Somebody hit me with a question. What do you people want to know about my tank? Frags? What kind of frags? Talk about new Radeons? Well, they got two versions. One is the blue and one is the pro. Outperforming the previous brand by 33% at light output, I think. The Mobius app. That's new, so you don't have to get the ReefLink anymore. That I use, I'm using fuel, and that's about it. Calcium alkalinity is done with Reef Fusion 1 and 2, and I use Reef Crystal Salt for right now. I was using salinity for about 7 years. I already sold all my lights, Patricia, sorry. But the ones at the store we're going to be selling as the new ones come in. Figuring out what you were supposed to be figuring out?
I'm trying. I didn't realize that I was still in the.
Trying to get some shot of the tank more, but big old head's in the way.
My big old head's in the way. What are you talking about?
Now my head's in the way of my tank.
Oh.
Can't really see it right now.
Reckon puppet like this bone, dear?
Yeah, she can't have that.
Light schedule, 4 hours. We're running for about 12 hours in the day. Got it set to come on from 8 in the morning until about 9 at night. here's what we can do. Plug into my schedule and let you guys see what's going on right now currently. So it comes on from 8, and from 8 to 12, it's a very low blue. And then from 12 o'clock, it ramps up for a total of 5 hours. And then it goes back down to blue at 7 and turns off at 9:30. So that's the graph. Everybody can see. That's what the schedule I'm running looks like. And the unique thing about it is the overall brightness is only set to 65%. And at the peak of the day, that's as bright as it gets. So running very minimal white, a lot of blue. And I've had a lot of success with that. Been running that schedule for about 6 months now. Walt Disney's are looking nice and orange and pink and blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you asked me that last night.
Let me get back on Facebook here and see what's going on.
Hey, what do you see on your screen, Raj? Anything?
No,
Can anybody see anything on the screen other than Roger? Hello?
oh, I see. Well, on the Facebook Live, I see the Just Fish logo you put up there.
Ah, yes. So look, we have got a plethora of talented people. Everybody from Farah. Matter of fact, there she is right there. Farah has done so many awesome things, be it my T-shirt, bringing some of my crazy ideas to be, cards, the flyers, and then this is Mike Williams. Came up with this, and I thought it was fabulous. I love it. I love it. So this could be the next thing that we will be seeing on some T-shirts. Because badass. You want to look at that, Deb? Just remember, everybody will see you. You cannot hide. Let me make it bigger for Deb. Oh, what did I say?
It is badass.
That does look good. Really pretty. Who drew that?
Mikey Williams. Ray, and Mikey have coined the term "it's an emergency" for aquarium purchases. I remember when Mikey got back from overseas with Ray, who's an absolute terrible influence on his friends. Told him that he should buy this tank that we had back then several years ago, and poor Mikey was like, "Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a lot." He was like, "Dude," he says, "the only thing I have right now is a credit card. I don't know if I." He says, "Well, what is a credit card for?" I tell you what a credit card's for. It's for an emergency. And by God, this is an emergency. And I tell you, I did play the enabler, which is my specialty, and I'm like, oh yeah, it don't get more emergency than this. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. It's going to look awesome in your house. If you don't get it, think about the loss. This is a once in a lifetime thing. It's an emergency, and between Ray's poking him in the ribs and me whispering in his ear, boom, Mikey Williams got into the game with his reef tank, and I knew at that time that I would have this piece of art coming to me as a result. So yeah, was well worth the enabling to get this bad boy in the game. Now I want to see how. So anyway, yep, this is going to be a new. I don't know how to save this thing.
Oh,
Huh? What's wrong, Raj?
I'm just trying to see if I can see more stuff, man.
Oh, well, all right. Oh, here's a good one. Yes.
Oh, you son of a bitch. No fair, man. I can't do anything.
Oh
All I
yeah,
can do.
yeah. We're driving around doing we're we're driving around doing a Craig maintenance one morning, and Roger's like, "What are you doing over there?" Because I just kept on laughing, and I saw this thing, and I thought, "Oh, you know what? I can figure a way to make this happen." So I did it, and it's awesome. You want to see this, Deb? Here, I don't know. I don't know where the camera is to hide it. Did I ever show you this?
I think I saw it. Yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious.
I don't see. Um, I don't know if anybody else. What? So what does the last picture look like?
It's a dog. It's a poodle.
I don't know. I see a lot of laughing emojis coming across Facebook. It must be the one that you think it is.
It's a poodle. It's got a big fluffy head.
Oh, I know what it is. I see it quite clearly. You on the other hand, don't see it. No, I'm not using OSB. I am not using OSB. We're using Ecamm Live and Skype. So I'll be curious to look back at this on the stream to see how that looks. So before I go, does this seem like something you guys would like to see more of? Probably not. No, 38 minutes long. Obviously, just get in there and knock out some questions. And what's the video quality look like? Is it decent? Is the sound decent now that Roger's closer? So if some people can post up on that, I'd be curious. I would be curious to hear real quickly on yeah, good, like, hate, bomb, boom, bomb. Yeah, he was froze for a minute. I think I was just doing too many things on the screen. I'll get rid of some of those things. Now that I know how to do it.
You need to get rid of that picture on there.
I the picture's gone. The picture's gone, sir.
Uh,
Says video is good, but Roger definitely needs a cheapy mic. Kyle also says you could get an external mic. I actually have an external mic, so we can take care of that. I know some people. Dog, I'm just loud, bro. I don't whisper. I like to project my voice. I like being the center of attention. So yeah, I guess I was just blessed with a loud voice. I don't know. Um, so, but the format, you guys like it? Just fish peoples? Just fish freakies? Fish freaks? Fish freaks. That's a good name. Fish freaks. Hey, fish freaks. You guys like it? If I turn up to hear Roger, then you're yelling. That's because I am yelling. Oh, look at that. Bam! I can like blow it up on the screen. I can do bam. Oh, look what I can do. So powerful. So there you go. It is doable. It is doable. Billy Dunn says, obviously. I asked him if he wanted to come to the store and spend thousands of dollars. He said, obviously. All right. All right, guys. I think this is a good place to call it. Oh, we got new comments. Let me see. I'm just use whiteboard at shop. People submit topics. Then on Saturday, do a stream about most popular topic. I added a few more things to my whiteboard yesterday, and I'm going to talk about those maybe later on today, maybe later on this morning. So I would expect another live video here coming up pretty soon, because it's it sort of works like that every day, multiple times a day. So many people give us ideas. Well, at least I see ideas. You guys open your mouths, and these thoughts start running in of, yeah, I need to talk about that. Sometimes I write it down. Most of the times I do not, and we just kind of roll from there. But a couple more ideas. This is one of them. So anyway, that's it. We're gonna go ahead and shut her down. It's hard to believe 42 minutes have gone by. Ridiculous. All right, Raj, thank you for helping me get this going. And I'm sure we'll be talking again real soon. I can see these coming up when we're both bored, which is a lot.
All right.
All right. See you in a little bit. All right. Thanks, everybody.